Morning students. Hope you and your family are doing well. Welcome back to computer science class. In our previous class we have studied about overview of computers. In overview of computers we studied about various concepts related to computers. So today we are going to revise this chapter, that is overview of computers. In overview of computers, we studied about the characteristics of computer. So there are different characteristics of computer. The five important characteristics I have explained, that is speed, accuracy, diligence, storage capacity and versatility. So these were the different characteristics of computer. Speed, that is the computer is very fast device. Accuracy, computer is 100% accurate, that is computer is always correct. Diligence, computer can operate 24 hours without getting tired. And the storage capacity, it can store millions of instructions and data. And versatility, computer can do multiple jobs at the same time. So these were the different characteristics of computer. Evolution of computers or history of computers. Early computing devices, we are going to learn about that. That is abacus. Abacus was the earliest calculating device, originated in China about 3000 years ago. It was mainly used for arithmetic calculation. You can see the image over here. This is a abacus and they were using this device to for mainly for arithmetic calculations, that is addition, subtraction. Napier bones. Napier bones is also a device which was used mainly for multiplications. They were using a set of rods made of bones. They were using this device for calculation. Slide rule. Slide rule is also used for multiplication and division. Pascaline. Pascaline was invented by Blaise Pascal. It was the first mechanical digital calculator that can perform addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. Leibniz calculator. This calculator was used to perform all the arithmetic calculations. Jharkhand loom. This loom could perform large number of patterns and designs in the fabric. Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage is known as father of computers and he invented devices like difference engine, analytical engine. Lady Ada Lovelace. She was the first lady computer programmer. She was working with Charles Babbage and her notes on analytical engine was the first algorithm which was processed by the computer. So she is known as first lady computer programmer. We have studied about the generation of computers. There are 5 generation of computers. That is first generation computers, second generation computers, third generation computers, fourth generation computers and the fifth generation computers. Let us see the different features of these computers. First generation computers, we were using vacuum tubes were used for internal operation and magnetic drums were used for memory and punch cards are used for input-output operations. Low-level programs were used, that is these type of programs will have zeros and ones and it was very difficult for the programmers to write the program using zeros and ones. Processing speed was very slow. It was taking a very long time to process and systems were huge and non-portable. They were not able to move from one place to another. So these are the features of first generation computers and you can see this image over here. These are vacuum tubes and they were using vacuum tubes in order to construct a device and this vacuum tubes were producing lot of heat. In second generation computers, transistors were replaced by vacuum tubes. Magnetic core was used for main memory and high-level programming languages were also being used at this time, such as COBOL and Fortran, and magnetic tapes were used for secondary memory. And you can see the image of the transistors here. These devices were used for constructing the second generation computers. Third generation computers. In third generation computers, they were using integrated circuits for internal operations. You can see the image of the integrated circuits over here. And mini computers were introduced, and there was growth of software industry during the third generation, and computational time is reduced compared to the first generation and second generation. The processing speed was less, and systems were faster, cheaper, more powerful, smaller in overall size. Fourth generation computers. In fourth generation computers, more circuits were used, and the introduction to microprocessors and the personal computers were used, that is PCs were used, and the systems were easily portable. They were able to move from one place to another. You can see the image of the processor over here, that is Intel Core i7 processor. The next generation was fifth generation computers. Fifth generation computers, there was a development of storage technology, and networking technology was introduced, and development of supercomputers, and we have studied about supercomputers, and parallel processing and artificial intelligence was introduced, and development of robots. Topic what we are going to learn is block diagram of the computer. This is also known as functional components of the computer. The different components of the computer are the input unit, CPU, and the output unit. The input unit, that is the input device, is any hardware component that allows you to enter the data and instruction into the computer. So the most commonly used input unit is keyboard and mouse. CPU Central Processing Unit. It consists of CU and ALU. That is, CU is control unit and ALU is arithmetic logical unit. Control unit will control and coordinate the activities of the system, and arithmetic and logical unit will help for arithmetic calculations and logical operations. And you have storage unit, where you have primary storage and the secondary storage. And you have the output unit. Output unit is used to display the information on the monitor. The most commonly used output devices are monitor and printer. Classification of computers. Computers have been classified based on the principles of operation, or it has been classified based on configuration. So computers have been classified into three categories, that is analog computers, digital computers, and hybrid computers. So what is an analog computer? These computers are operated by measuring the continuous quantities rather than counting. Example for these type of analog devices are automobile speedometer, voltmeter, ammeter, etc. The digital computers are high-speed programmable electronic devices that can perform mathematical calculation. They can compare values and store result. They recognize the data either as high or low voltage, and digital computers are faster compared to analog devices. It is used for calculation and business application. The next type of computer is hybrid computers. They have the features of both analog as well as digital computers. Example, hybrid computers are used in hospitals to check patients' heartbeat, blood pressure and temperature in analog manner, and the operations will be in digital manner to monitor the patient's condition. So these type of devices are used which has the features of both analog and digital computers. So we have studied about three computers. One is analog devices, digital devices, and hybrid devices. So in place of devices we can use computer, or we can use device. The next type of classification is based on configuration. So based on configuration, or we can tell based on size and performance or speed. So there are different types of computer based on configuration or based on size and performance. That is microcomputers, mini computers, mainframe computers, and supercomputers. Microcomputers are known as personal computers. It was introduced in 1970. It is a processor based computer used by single user. It was used for variety of applications like word processing, spreadsheet applications and photo editing, etc. There are different types of microcomputers or personal computers, desktop computers and portable computers. Desktop computers, these type of computers are designed to stay in one place. Portable computers. Portable computers are small and it can be carried from one place to another easily. Examples for portable computers are laptop, notebook, tablet, etc. The next type of computer is mini computer. Mini computers are a larger and more powerful computer than microcomputer. These type of computers were introduced in 1960s. This was designed to support more than one user at a time, and it can store large amount of data and operate at a higher speed. And small and medium sized companies were using this type of computers, that is mini computers. The next type of computer is mainframe computer. Mainframe computers were introduced in 1975. It was large and expensive computer. It was more powerful than mini computer. It consists of multiple processors and they operate at a very high speed and have very large storage capacity, and they were mainly used by large organization, and a single user was not able to buy mainframe computers and it was not useful for a single user. It was used by multiple users. Mainframe computers are used in airlines for a ticket reservation system. And mainframe computers are also used in banks to store the data. Supercomputers are introduced in 1980s. They are faster and expensive computer, and they have high processing speed and large storage capacity compared to all other computers. They have multiprocessing technique, that is many number of microprocessors are interconnected to design the supercomputer, and they are used in many places like weather forecasting, biomedical research and in science and technology. So these type of computers are used in government agencies and large organizations. The next topic what we studied was application of computers. Computers are used in schools and colleges. Computers are used in banks, computers in office, computer in industry. Computers are also used in business, and it is used in entertainment and news, and in satellite communication, and it is used in publishing and traveling, and computers are also used in hospitals. So in different areas the computers are used. These were the topics which we learnt in our previous two classes, and this chapter is completed, and we will go to the next chapter in the next class. In computer you need to know about data and information. Data is nothing but it's a collection of raw facts or figures. For example, if we take Charles 17, does not have any meaning, just it is Charles 17. What is Charles, what is 17? We don't have any meaning for these data. So in that case, data is collection of raw facts or figures, but information is a processed data with meaningful information. You are processing and finally you are getting some meaningful information. That is, the name of the person is Charles and age is 17. Then it is a meaningful information. So this question can be asked for 1 mark. What is data? What is information? We learnt the following concepts in this chapter. First thing what we learnt was computer. Computer is an electronic device that will accept the input, process the data, and it will store the data, and it will give out meaningful information. Hardware and software. Hardware is a physical component. For example, a mouse is a hardware, the keyboard is a hardware. Software is a set of instructions or program. Data and information. In today's class, I told you about the data and information. Data is a collection of raw facts or figures. Information is processed data with meaningful information. The functional components of the computer. The functional components of the computer are the input unit, the central processing unit, memory unit or the storage unit, and the output unit. These are the functional components of the computer. It can be asked for 5 marks. What are the functional components of computer? Or it can be asked as block diagram of the computer. So you have to draw the diagram and you have to mention all the input devices and you have to mention all the output devices and the meaning of the input device, output device, and central processing unit, and different components in the central processing unit like control unit, arithmetic logic unit. All these you have to explain. Topic what we learned was evolution of computers or history of computers. We have to mention all the devices and you have to explain each of these devices in detail for 5 marks. Next topic what we studied was generation of computers. In generation of computers there are 5 generations of computers. All the 5 generations are important. Any one of the generations can be asked for 5 marks or it can be asked for 1 mark or 2 marks. Classification of computers. Classification of computers is based on operation or it is based on configuration. Based on operation, you have 3 types of computers, that is analog computer, digital computer, and hybrid computer. Based on configuration, you have mini computer, microcomputer, mainframe computer, and supercomputers. This question also can be asked for 5 marks. The next topic what we studied was application of computers. We studied about different applications of computers in different fields. Computers is almost used in all the fields. Computers are used in schools and colleges. Computers is used in banks, office, stock exchange, research and developments, entertainment and news, government offices, and satellite communication, publishing, travel, and it is also used in hospitals. So there are different places where computers are used. The next thing I would like to tell you is about the weightage of marks. This chapter you have 1 mark question, 1 question, 2 mark questions, 1 question, and 5 mark question 1. So totally you can score 8 marks. It is very easy to score 8 marks from this chapter, and what we have studied this chapter is a basic concepts, and you can easily learn these basic concepts and score this 8 marks. These are the 1 mark questions and you have to answer these questions in 100 pages book. Already you have answered 10 questions. Today you have to continue with these questions. Which is the basic component of second generation computer? The basic component of second generation computer is transistor. And which is the basic component of third generation computer? IC is the basic component of third generation computer. Who was the first lady programmer? Lovelace was the first lady programmer. Expand CPU and ALU. CPU is central processing unit and ALU is arithmetic logical unit. What is the function of control unit? Control unit will control and coordinate the activities of the system. And who developed difference engine and analytical engine? Charles Babbage developed Lady Ada difference engine and analytical engine. What is hardware? Hardware is a physical component of the computer such as CPU, keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, etc. Software. What is software? Software is a set of instructions or programs that makes the computer to do its job. What is data? Data is collection of raw facts or figures. What is information? Information is processed data with a meaningful information. Complete these questions in 100 pages notebook. Already I have completed 10 questions. You can continue as 11th question and you have to complete 20 questions in 100 pages book. And I will be giving the notes. You have to complete the notes in the classwork book.